Speaking of up against the ropes, did somebody have you up against the ropes recently?
Whoa. That was not a good one. HTB. That you gonna keep trying to force that.
Listen. If I throw a lob, you gotta dunk it. You left me hanging twice, cuz.
How are you hanging?
If Dizzle would have came in and did what he's supposed to do, that would have been funny. But he got quiet. See, cuz don't like to talk about shit. I get it now.
This.
I said I was gonna listen.
I get what's going on. You don't want to talk about it.
I love this.
What do you?
You don't want to talk
I
about
didn't even
it.
hit the button, cuz.
All right, y'all. What y'all witnessing right now is Batman. He don't want to talk about
I'm
it.
not even saying nothing.
So we gonna leave it alone. I'm not here to play that with you.
Hey, man.
I'm
not even doing no kumbaya.
Overrate the people. Give the people what they want, bro.
Okay. Ella, is there anything that you want to talk about today?
Oh my God. Well, now that you mention it, why don't I just go ahead and address what's been happening in the media lately?
Let's do it then.
Yay!
Hit the button.
Applause.
Oh, I'm sorry. The other one.
There you go.
There we go. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
What are we talking about, AD?
Terrible delivery.
Pun wrote something and he wants to know about it.
You know what I'm saying? He dodging smoke.
Hate this.
Batman is back. Dodging smoke. All right, cuz. Well, you made it weird.
I'm not making it weird, cuz. Let's talk about
The
it.
fact that you scared is crazy.
Scared of what?
You a 300-pound man. You scared to talk about this shit.
You 300 pounds.
Illa,
You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and accept. I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna fuck with
Illa,
you.
listen. You don't have to do nothing you don't want to do.
I'm not.
Because you see, he really don't want to talk about it.
I know.
You don't have to talk about it.
We can talk about it.
He wants to make content out of you. Don't let him do that.
Oh my God.
He just wants to use you for content.
No, but you know.
Whoa.
But you know what?
Thirsty, bro.
You know what?
You, sir, are thirsty.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Because while we talking about me,
Since we're here.
me being made into content this week,
We're here.
I got you. I'm gonna use your technique. Since we talking about me being made into content this week, some shit went on that I wasn't really here for.
So what happened this week? Let us know. For those of us who haven't been tuned in.
There was some commentary made about me and my personal life and my decisions, and it was just something that I really didn't feel like needed to be discussed publicly. Like that was just corny to me. That was super corny to me. You know, I just don't feel like as a woman, like there are just certain things about myself that I don't feel like I need to bring to this forum. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to discuss what I'm doing, where I'm at, where I'm laying my head at, all that shit like that. If I'm trying to figure some shit out, like that's the other thing that bothered me. Like if I'm trying to figure some shit out, if we as a unit are trying to figure some shit out and we don't really know what it is yet and you still trying to, you know, petition your case with me and all that stuff, why even bring that to the table? Like why even address that publicly if you're still like there's a saying that says like don't speak on the deal till the deal is done, because you could end up ultimately fucking it up. And that's pretty much what I feel like happened this week. I'm not denying that, you know, I didn't spend time with Housephone. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not denying that I spent time with him, because I did spend time with him. At the end of the day, that's always going to be my friend, whether or not we feel like we're romantically compatible. It's just like we were talking about earlier. If you feel like you guys aren't working in a situation, you need to say that and figure out what you're doing. But my thing is too, like, you don't need to like drop your nuts on camera and flex for people and use me for that. And that's what pissed me off about it. And T-Rail called it out. You know, T-Rail was like, yo, so you basically saying like, you went and was like trying to make attempts to make amends with your girl because of the chat and like the comments, and that's just corny to me. Like that's not player at all, and I just wasn't really feeling that. It kind of just bothered me, and so yeah, that's what happened. Like I just didn't like that. Like my business is my business, bro. Don't do that. That's weird. So,
damn, once she called you bro, it's done. It's over.
I didn't like that at all.
They got put in the bro box.
Oh, you get called bro, it's over.
You got put in the bro box, huh?
Damn.
Hey, man. You know what they say, man? Stand on business, nigga. Shout out to him.
I just didn't like that.
Stand on business.
So how you been feeling lately, Ella?
I don't know, man. Like that really was like, it got under my skin. Like everybody knows, like after your initial breakup, like, you know, sometimes, I'm not going to say every time, cause I don't want to like put that in nobody's like, you know, whatever. But, you know, a lot of times after initial breakups, like you might try and like just, you know, speak back to that person, one party or both parties might want to try and work it out, try and see if there's something there, trying to see if it's worth holding on to or whatever. But if the whole entire thing is like, let's work on figuring out if there's something there, then there's no need to go beat your chest on some, you tried to get big real quick and like do all of that. And I just didn't like that. Like, it made me feel like I was used for content, like to use me as like a flex. And I didn't like that. It made me feel more like, okay, damn, I wasn't wrong for feeling how I felt in this situation because you took that and ran with that. Like I said, I never said that it didn't happen, but it's like, damn, did you really just like say you wanted to be back around so you could go back out there and tell them niggas like, yeah, nigga, that's why fuck y'all. I got my bitch back. Like, that was corny. I just didn't like that. And it hurt my feelings because I'm like, damn, how am I supposed to feel about that now? You know what I'm saying? So,
do you blame Pun more for using you for content and setting you guys up on the show?
Why would you?
Do I blame you or him more?
No, do you blame Pun because like he
invited
Housephone on the show and like try to set y'all up for content so he can like do this puppet master shit and what he does?
That is amazing what you're trying to do.
He definitely just tried to be the.
I like that. He's tried it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
First of all,
Pun behind the scenes, wow.
I'm gonna just say y'all got equal blame on that.
The fuck I do?
Y'all, that was a community episode. And you guys are co-hosts. And you are closer to him than Pun. So you know him better. However, what I will say is that I don't regret.
And AD knew about the
be extra cool.
You want to that part?
I don't know where this is going.
Different.
I don't know where this is going.
Go ahead.
I was just saying.
But I feel like Pun is always like,
bro, shut the
he's
fuck
trying to
up,
do,
girl.
he's trying to make these timelines and he's trying to do all this shit.
Illa's pouring her heart out right now.
But you know what?
Like right now, he's trying to.
Wait. Time out. Come on. Because I'm going to just cut you off right here because on some real shit, AD, that is something that people play with me about often. Yeah, and I don't fuck with that narrative, bro.
What I do?
No. Listen, I'm not talking about you, but I'm saying this is not a narrative that I want to play with because a lot of people have come at me like, oh, do you think Pun put them together so blah, 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 blah. Listen, that nigga did nothing.
Pun put them together. I didn't even
Hold on.
Let
me finish. That there was no orchestration of anything. That nigga called me out on multiple episodes of multiple shows. Sorry, on multiple episodes of multiple shows. He said it on multiple episodes, bro. Like, he obviously was trying to get to me and they brought us together, but that was not orchestrated in any type of way. Number one. Number two, I don't have any regrets. The time that I spent while it was good, it was great. And then when it was bad, it was bad. But I don't have any regrets. I have a lot of love in my heart for that man. I will never stop that. That won't ever go away. But as far as at the moment, like, we just not on the same page right now. We not seeing eye to eye. I don't agree with, some of the things that he's done and I'm not with it. So that's just what it is. So that's I think I've gotten it all out at this point. Like, I think I've said what I need to say about that. So, yeah.
All right.
So fun.
I hate being in the middle of like, people I care for.
But I don't feel like I've ever put you in a position. I don't think either of us have ever
I'll be
put
like
you
this.
in the
I'll be like,
position.
when it comes to dick and pussy shit, that's a whole nother ball game.
And I wouldn't expect you to be that way.
It's best to just stand down when it come on it.
Exactly.
Pun doesn't care because he just wants to do content and shit. It's crazy.
Why you keep throwing me in this shit, bro?
It's crazy.
But I've never actually, I don't feel like I've put you in the position where I've.
No, you never have. You never have.
Because I don't like doing that either. People still got to coexist at the end of the day in this world. Like, that's still your homie. Like, y'all still got to do content. Y'all still got to be around each other at a certain point in time. Like, it's no point in me smutting that name for that. Like,
Yeah,
I wouldn't even say smutting because, I know personally you got a lot of love for him still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing to, like, really smut out. Just because you didn't like what was going on.
I hope you would give yourself the same advice about that other man that you act like you hate.
Who I hate?
Give that same advice to yourself.
What are you talking about? Pun, here you go being puppet master. Can't trust niggas like him, Illa. We gonna go somewhere else.
You know what I'm saying, Illa? He's sure giving you the advice.
What are you talking about? I don't have
You
no
give that man in the mirror the advice.
I don't the man in the mirror.
With the man
I don't have no
in the
ill
mirror.
will towards anybody, brother.
I'm telling him to
You need to
change
let it
his
go.
ways.
You got a lot of people that you don't like, Pun.
If you want to make the world a better place. Okay, I'm done.
Hit the button. I'm playing. Not my dog. You know how I love Illa, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my dog, Illa, man. Shout out to Housephone. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man.
It's all good, man. You know how that shit go, man. But you know,
I wished everything
the
could have worked out.
The homegirl got a platform. She want to come run, you know, do her rebuttal to something that goes public, and nigga, she pull up, she do it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
And you just rub your fingers like Birdman. It's crazy.
At the end of the day, nigga, it's my homegirl. She let me off camera, on camera, whatever.
This is the truth.
It's all good.
Illa's a day one. Feel me? Love Housephone too. That's why I said I stay out of that shit.